Got it. All right.
Is it ready?
Yep.
Welcome to Genetics Lab. I just want to, me and Jeremey, Ezell, want to show you, my name is Tori. I want to show you some of the tips and hints and advice on how to operate this room and how to make it more efficient when you're doing your video editing for your project. One of the most important things you want to make sure you take care of is the green screen. You don't want to stand too close to it because you don't want to create a shadow. Like, for example, if you see a shadow in the background, you want to be right about a good distance away from it where you don't create a shadow. You want to make sure that the screen is always pulled pretty tight. Not a lot of big wrinkles. See that here, for example, I'm pulling it just to make it a little tight. You want to make sure that smooth. If it's not tight, go ahead, get you some tape right here and tape it as such. You know, take a little tape off. Rip it off and then just put it on, just tighten it up a little bit. Or you just readjust the tape that's already on there. And to make sure that's smooth. Then, after that part's done, you want to be conscientious of where you're standing. So, if you look down with me, you see that there's tape on the ground. Now, this tape is going to dictate where you're going to be standing. So, say for instance, if I'm recording something, I want to make sure that I'm standing in that same position that I'm at all the time. I want to make sure that my feet are at that same position so I won't be moving in the frame. Another thing to be conscious of is your movement when you're on camera. You don't want to be rocking and leaning too much or anything like that. You want to be very smooth looking at the camera or looking at the screen, as you can see right here. And just being able to know the lines already and just be able to reference them as you're going down them. Another important thing is the lighting. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say. Make sure this door is always closed. We forgot to close it. But make sure this door is closed when you do your recording and that only 2 people are in here at a time. So, let's talk about the lighting. The lighting right here is very important. Say, for instance, as you can see, I'm a darker skin tone guy. So, what needs to be done is that all this lighting needs to be on. The lighting up at the ceiling. These 2 lights here. That stuff needs to be on so that when you're recording and I'm standing here with the microphone, that my skin complexion is a little softer. You're able to see me better when you're actually doing the recording on the video camera. For dark or for lighter skin tone people, I would suggest that you would turn off the lights, maybe, for lighter skin tone people, and just have these lights on above, and just come here and do your recording, and you should look pretty good. And the lighting won't be too harsh on you. It won't wash you out if you're lighter skin tone. And by lighter skin tone, I mean like somebody that may be like Caucasian or somebody that's just pretty fair skin. Other than that, lights on for most cases. Another important thing is that don't ever leave these lights on if you're not recording. As you can see, I have these lights on, but I'm not recording any video, so I am bad. I'm gonna turn these off. When you're recording, remember to always turn them on. After you finish recording, turn them off because we don't want to burn out the light bulbs. Another important thing you want to take note of is the actual camera. Now, you want to make sure this can be a little hard to get used to. With that second person, you want to make sure that you're standing here with the microphone, as you can see, aimed down out of the view of the camera right here. You want to make sure that when you're looking through the viewfinder, that it's out of the view of the camera. Now, I'm going to flip the camera over right here and show you that there's 4 options here. Now, first we have this option right here on the side is to turn it on. So you press the button to turn it on. Right? And then you want to record everything in 720p. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Well, it's 720p, but these are the options right here. 720p right there. Record everything in 720p. And what you want to do is, say for instance, if you want to actually start recording, you press the button in the center, like so. It's going to keep recording. And then to stop it, press the button in the center again. It'll stop and you'll have your footage. To view that footage, what you want to do is press this button all the way on the right. The button that has like a play button. Push all the way on the right. Push that in. And then what you want to do is you want to press the center button again. And it'll play that footage that you just recorded. Another important thing to know, say for instance if there's a lot of footage on here, because when there's a lot of people recording, there's going to be a lot of videos and you want to find your particular video fairly quickly. So what you want to do is you want to press and hold the center button until this thing shows up, the numbering. And then from that point you're able to move left and right and navigate the videos like that. As you can see, like that. Another way I think is to hold it once again. No. We'll edit that out. Okay. Then to get back to your video editing mode, or to actually get back to your recording mode per se, you want to press the camera button right here. Press that one in. So now it's recording. Or now it's prepared to record. Another important thing you want to take note of is this thing input here. And that's the power input. Always leave the power input in. Is this microphone input. This microphone input goes into this microphone slot or input right here. Plug it in, and that wire runs all the way to this machine here, and it plugs into that microphone jack. So just in case this ever comes out, you already know which one to plug it into. So
the second one.
The second one. Then right here, you don't need to mess with these dials right here. These are already preset. Just don't touch those, and make sure that this power button is on as designated by that green light.